Hello, 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 everybody. I know it's been ages. Sorry about that. Oh gosh, you can see my face from the table. Anyway, so I am going to be showing you how I do a reverse French using Trilogy Nail Systems Diamond Gel range. So I'm flashing up on the screen all the bits and bobs that you're going to need for the whole thing. Basically, you're going to need everything to make it super crisp and super elegant. We're going to need a lot, but it's worth it, trust me. Okay, so I missed a, oh no, yes, I missed a step. I did dehydrate my nail. So I used the Diamond Gel dehydrator from the Diamond System, and then I'm going in with the Diamond Gel Bonder from Trilogy as well, popping one coat of that on and allowing it to air dry. So what we're doing now, going in with the clear gel, we are going to take a really small amount and just apply a thin, some people call it a wetting layer, slip layer. I'm not going to be building clear on top of it, so it's not really either, but a very thin layer on top of the natural nail plate, and then I will be sculpting out the square tip really thin, because we're going to have to obviously apply the white for the French on there as well. So a really thin layer here of the clear gel, and then I will sculpt out, taking a small bead, sculpt out a nice thin, basically a structural tip using the clear as well. And then what you need to do is pop it in the lamp for the full cure time, which is 60 seconds in a 60 seconds in a LED, and 120 seconds or 2 minutes if you're going to be doing that in a UV lamp. Just wanted to add it in here, guys. I think I've said it about a million times, but make sure that tip that you're sculpting with the clear is super thin. I can't get over the fact that my face is in the table. One day you will see my face in full, I promise. So what I'm doing now, going in with the natural cover pink to basically trace out where I want the nail bed to be. So you can extend your nail bed, you can keep to your natural nail bed, you can do what you want with your nail bed. So taking a small bead, I'm going up to where I want the nail bed to start, rolling that off, and then I'm going to just gently tickle it to the edges where I want it to be. I do go slightly over on this, but you'll see I actually file that out a bit later. I go a bit further forward than I want to, towards the outside of the nail. Slightly too rounded for me, so I will have a play with that a little bit later. So then I tickle it back. Would have been better probably if I'd have cleansed the really thin extension so it was nice, and there wasn't any sticky layer, inhibition layer on the top, and then started doing this, but never mind, we learn. So I'm going in and I'm just creating that nail bed that I want. Like I said, it does look a bit wafty at the minute, but I fix that up a little bit later on, and then you pop that in the lamp to cure for the full 60 seconds too. Okay, so once that's cured, I'm then going to go in with the pink diamond gel, which is a sheer pink colour. As it says, it is pink, and basically it's a slightly thicker viscosity than the natural cover, so that is going to enable me to really build up that wall that I can file to create the reverse nail bed. So I start off at the free edge of where I would like that nail bed to be. If you have any air bubbles, which I did get, I just tend to move the product around, making sure I don't disconnect where possible the product from my brush. Try and keep it connected at all times, jiggle it around, and eventually the bubbles do disappear. This is really difficult doing on my own hand. I'm so glad once it's set's actually done. So I'm creating that brick wall, feeding it back towards the cuticle area, making sure there's a relatively decent apex, turning it upside down if I need to, just to build that apex into the middle of the nail as well. Okay, so I have taken the form off now, and I am taking some gel residue wipe off, isopropyl alcohol, whatever you want to call it, and just cleansing that inhibition layer off of that enhancement. I have run out of lint-free pads, but I would recommend using those over cotton pads any day. So where I said I'd overshot it with the Cover Pink, I made sure that I didn't overshoot it with the translucent pink. So what I did is I started off with my nail file flat on the tip where the slight overshot was, starting to file that off so it's nice and flat with the actual tip itself, doing a bit of shaping as well, and then I'm taking the sharp side of my nail file and I am building that brick wall up. I hope you can see that on there clear enough. Filming with a phone is not ideal, so keeping it nice and straight, maybe even slightly angling it inwards makes it a bit sharper as well. So getting that right in there, and then what I will proceed to do after that is do a bit of shaping of the nail plate itself, so making sure I do the side walls, cuticle area, etc. So keep watching and then we'll get on to the next step. Okay, so created that brick wall. I've cleansed it all, make sure it's free of any dust and debris. And then we're taking the Extreme White from Trilogy. God, I'll get my words out eventually. Extreme White. Small amount on the brush, as per usual. Rather do more layers than not, but I did manage to do this in just the one layer. So small bead there, managed to do half the tip. Making sure basically you're filling in the gaps, making it nice and flush, ensure that there's no dents and dips in there, and it's going right up those side walls as well, because when it comes to finish filing you don't want to end up with gaps in your white. Don't worry, trust the process. I know it looks a mess to start off with. So we do that, tickle it all down, brush it up, and then again that is going in the lamp to cure, and that is another product that cures for 60 seconds. So check out that hot mess. Removing the sticky inhibition layer again with some isopropyl alcohol, and then going in with my file. I'm going to make sure that those sides are dead straight. This is a bit, because I'm filing on myself, there's no real process. I just do it until it's done, which probably isn't helpful for you guys, so I'm sorry. I will do a filing video for how I process it on clients. So what I've done is I've just made sure that those sidewalls are nice and straight, and then I literally file. Weren't happy with that sidewall, obviously, and then I file over the surface, making a gorgeous apex, making sure that there are no lumps and bumps, just really doing a full filing routine. And then it's a polishing it out process. It just looks fantastic once this is done. So you file it out and you just keep going until that line is super crisp. If you do want to see a video on filing and how I do a filing routine in a bit more detail, rather than me going I just file until it's done, pop a comment in the comments box below. There we go, I'll get it out. And yeah, I just keep going until there is a beautifully flush line. Okay, this is the really rewarding part. This is when you cleanse. Look how lovely and crisp that line is. Oh my God. Beautiful. So you cleanse it off, get rid of all your dust. I do hate dust. We'll eventually get an extractor. So get rid of any dust, and then we are going to go in with the top coat. And I decided to use the Ultimate Gloss Non-Tack Top Coat by Trilogy for this one. Apply a generous yet not overly thick layer of this over the nail. Okay, so this is the final results, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please pop it in the comments below. Otherwise, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.